All right, this week is about Middle Eastern North African voices. Either the protagonists are Middle Eastern or North African, the author is Middle Eastern or North African, or there's a deep connection to the Middle East or North Africa. And so for today's book, I want to talk about an author who really kind of changed young adult literature again, added really a series that came after Harry Potter that captured people's attention in a similar way, not quite as dramatically as Harry Potter did, but also entailed a lot of education for people. I mean, a lot of people have a further knowledge because of these. So I'm talking about Rick Riordan. And after the Percy Jackson series came out and blew up and everybody was passionate about it, the next series that he came out with was a trilogy, and this was the first book called The Red Pyramid. Now this series centers around Egyptian mythology. And instead of having Percy Jackson, it follows a brother and sister named Carter and Sadie Kane, and their father, Julius Kane. Now, Carter lives with his dad, Julius Kane, and they travel around because his dad is an acclaimed Egyptologist. His sister, Sadie, lives in London with a grandparent, and she goes to a traditional school and gets to have friends and all that kind of stuff. And both of them desperately want what the other has. Carter wants a normal life. Sadie wants time with the father. And then one day, Julius Kane brings his children together at a museum and says that he's going to set everything right. He's going to make up for his wrongs. And he basically calls forth a deity. And as soon as that deity comes forth, he is banished. The deity banishes him away in an explosion and sets Carter and Sadie on a journey to try and understand what in the world is happening. And the god Set from Egyptian mythology is loose and has ill plans for the world, and it's up to them to try and stop it. They have to figure out what is going on by connecting with, I wanted to remember the name of the organization, the House of Life, a secret order that's existed since the time of the pharaohs. And so that's their pursuit. Now this is the first book in a trilogy, and these books do also have short stories that have them overlapping with the Percy Jackson books. So really, Rick Riordan created a universe in which all these different mythologies can coexist, and that's really something special. So I hope that you get a chance to pick up The Red Pyramid and read it if you haven't.